The CNN studio lights burned bright as an electric tension crackled in the air. Jason Chaffetz, the former Utah congressman turned Fox News pundit, sat across from Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, his trademark smirk already forming. He thought he had set the perfect trap. After all, this was the man who had grilled Hillary Clinton for hours, whose congressional investigations had ended careers. But what unfolded in the next 30 seconds would leave Chaffetz speechless and spark the week's most explosive political moment. Chaffetz just tried to ambush her, and it backfired spectacularly. The viral tweet would later declare, what Jasmine Crockett said next shut him down completely. No comeback, no rebuttal, just silence. This wasn't just another cable news debate. This was the moment a rising Democratic star proved why underestimating her was a mistake, even for seasoned operators like Chaffetz. Before we break down this unforgettable clash, tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And hit subscribe, because moments like this don't happen every day and you won't want to miss what comes next. Chaffetz had walked into the studio expecting an easy win. He was wrong, dead wrong. To understand why this confrontation exploded, you need to know the players. At 57, Jason Chaffetz had built his post-Congress career on one thing, being the guy who asked the tough questions. As House Oversight Chairman from 2009 to 2017, he turned hearings into must-watch drama, grilling everyone from Secret Service directors to Hillary Clinton. After leaving office, he became a Fox News regular, polished, prepared, and relentless. His brand, the no-nonsense conservative who made Democrats squirm, but his real weapon was the gotcha moment. He'd ambush opponents with obscure rules, old quotes, and statistics, prosecuting, not debating. And he rarely lost. Across from him sat 43-year-old Jasmine Crockett, a Texas congresswoman and former civil rights attorney. If Chaffetz had done his homework, he'd have known he was walking into a buzzsaw. Before Congress, she'd battled police departments in court, and won. She had a litigator's precision and a social media strategist's instincts. She didn't just debate, she crafted sound bites that went nuclear online. Since her 2023 election, Crockett had made waves, calling out GOP theatrics, shredding weak arguments in hearings, and refusing to back down. She wasn't just a lawmaker, she was a narrator, shaping how clips played online. This wasn't just a policy debate, it was a clash of eras. Chaffetz represented old school D.C., where procedural mastery and insider status ruled. Crockett embodied the new playbook, authenticity over credentials, viral moments over long-winded speeches. The topic, Trump-era investigations. Chaffetz framed them as partisan witch hunts. Crockett argued oversight was Congress's duty. But beneath the policy sparring was a bigger question, whose playbook still worked. Chaffetz thought he had the perfect trap. He'd studied Crockett's hearings, noted her fiery style, and planned to exploit it. His move, bury her in procedural minutiae, then spring a question about her unprofessional conduct. Classic Chaffetz, but he made one fatal mistake. He was fighting the last war. The debate began as Chaffetz planned. He took control, his Fox News polish on full display. Anderson, House Democrats are engaged in pure partisan overreach, he declared. And Congresswoman Crockett, frankly, she's one of the worst offenders. Crockett sat motionless, hands folded, like a lawyer waiting for the witness to slip. Chaffetz pounced. How many Republican witnesses has your committee called in 6 months? How many got to speak uninterrupted? Most politicians would fumble. Crockett didn't. 12 Republican witnesses, Congressman. 7 with unlimited opening statements. Want their names. Silence. Chaffetz pivoted. You're more interested in viral clips than real oversight. Crockett leaned in. That's rich, coming from a guy who quit Congress to be a TV pundit. Then she went for the throat. How many Trump officials did you hold accountable? How many subpoenas did you issue? Chaffetz stiffened. I acted on evidence, not theatrics. Undeterred, he tried his kill shot. House Rule 11, Clause 2J1. How much notice must chairs give for witness testimony? Have you followed it? A gotcha question, except Crockett knew the rules. Asterisk, are you citing the 72-hour rule or the 48-hour document rule? Asterisk, she fired back. If you're quizzing me, get it right. Chaffetz blanched. He'd misremembered the rule. Frustrated, he abandoned strategy and attacked. You're a freshman lecturing veterans. Americans see through this. A big mistake. Crockett's voice turned lethal. You're right, I'm new, but I'm still here, you're not. The studio froze. Chaffetz, flustered, snapped. This is why Congress loses respect. Grand, standing over solutions. Crockett's eyes locked onto him. Respectfully, Congressman, you don't get to lecture anyone about service. She paused. You quit. The words detonated. You didn't lose an election. You walked away. Then got paid to criticize the people doing the job you couldn't finish. Chaffetz's mouth hung open. The man who always had a comeback had nothing. By the time Anderson Cooper cut in, it was over. The clip hit Twitter in minutes. You quit. Trended nationally within the hour. Memes erupted. Democrats cheered. Fox News ignored it, then spun weekly. The fallout. Chaffetz's bookings dwindled. Crockett's star soared. The lesson, in today's politics, authenticity obliterates credentials. Preparation matters, but not the way Chaffetz thought. And the real audience isn't the live viewers. It's the millions who will see the clip later. Jasmine Crockett didn't just win a debate. She rewrote the rules, and in American politics now, 2 words can change everything.